Hello team, Ollie Munich here, dark and early again for stage 2 of the Momentum Tankwa Trek presented by Biogen. As you can hear, there's a drip, huge thunderstorm rolled through at 5 o'clock or even about 4:30, woke riders up, got them rushing around to get everything prepared. Hasn't changed anything, we're still on for a 6:30 start, and after yesterday's fireworks at the front, we expect Nicky Rohrbach and Lucas Flukinger, if he can keep up, to really give the bulls Platos and Platos on Twitter, but Carl Platt and Urs Huber a real run for their money up the tough Merino monster. After that, it's anyone's game. You don't want to flat, you have to ride conservatively and get to the finish. It's a very rough descent. Stay tuned for the action. We're kicking off 6:30 sharp. Like I said, very big thunderstorm could throw the cat among the pigeons, so to speak. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it unfolds. Sam Gaze, nuclear. His reactors packed up. He's gone home. Yesterday was just too much. 40-degree heat, 48-degree in places. Just too much for the young New Zealander. Let's see how it all unfolds. High fives, hashtags. Let's do this. This is Eric the Lion King, Clay Nance's stem. That's a lion on his stem cap. Really cool little detail here for the man from George. Eric, yesterday the 4 Toe Peak boys had a couple of flats. There was a nuclear explosion. Today a better day.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Alban had a small issue in the beginning with the flat tire, but it was only thorns. Yeah, and then Christian towards the end of the day as well. But yeah, I think it was a little bit of a shock to the system, to all the guys, especially the pace and the roughness.
It's a good test to see the glue that holds the Toe Peak boys together.
Yeah,
still strong, eh?
Yeah, we have a great unit, and I think that's crucial for the team and for something like the Epic.
Okay, all the best today.
Thank you.
Javier, great day yesterday. 3rd place for you and Waylon in the new Telkom colours. Are you a king pigeon there, Waylon? What's cracking over there, bro? Don't pull your hamstring. So Javier, you got a plan? What's up your guys' sleeves?
Well, we know it's going to be a hard day, and the climb is quite late, so we're going to plow our cars right and see how we go up the climb, and see how the monster attacks us today.
Okay, all the best, bro.
Sure, thanks.
From the front, please.
Lucas and Nicky riding your first Tankwa Trek. Yesterday very hot, today better conditions for the Europeans.
Yeah, especially for us as a Swiss rider, it's good to have some wet condition. I don't know how it is. Is it slippery or is it gets lower the ground? I don't know, but it's definitely better to have a bit cool down and not that hot like yesterday.
And Nicky was very strong yesterday. You got big power today, Lucas.
Yeah, he was really strong, but I hope I recovered well overnight, and let's see what the day brings.
Okay, hop hop.
Ladies and gentlemen, away go! The second day of Momentum House. Tankwa Trek presented by Biogen. The guys are out of here like a rabbit out of a hole.
With minutes before the start of stage 2 of the Momentum Tankwa Trek presented by Biogen, 87 Ks, 2,200 meters of climbing for the field today. Sam Gaze has gone home. He's a bit tired. He's nicknamed Nuclear. The reactor has melted, so to speak. Souza will still be in the field, but he will be out of contention. In the women's field, Esther Soos just here behind the camera, and Jenny Stegerhager hold a comfortable lead in the women's race, and the bulls too have over 2 minutes over chasing Swiss pairing of Goldwurst Power BMC racing team. So it's all to play for. Anything can happen out there. The descent of the Merino monster, I think, is where the real element is, because everyone can climb really fast. It's down. Who can get down safe and fast, safely? So yeah, stay tuned for more. Couple minutes. We're rocking and rolling, and stay tuned for all the action.
This is it, have a good one, and away they go. It is some of the best in the world, best in the country, and away they go. Stevenson, the best in the...
Guys and girls, we've done a dog leg around the Guido Pass to avoid the tricky single track descent, the Dutoy drop. The chopper you can see behind me, the riders, the elite field are coming down the twisty, dusty track. The overnight thunderstorm hasn't really dampened much of the dust down here in the crucible of pain. Yeah, so we're at the 20k mark. We're waiting for them marking the chopper. That's a clear sign that they're on their way. In this kind of section, you only lose the race here. Last year, Waylon Woolcock had a problem. They had a big chase, Darren Lill and him. So we're waiting to see how it's unfolded. Someone will crash someone, but you lose it here. You certainly don't win it. Let's see when they get here. We expect them in the next 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes. The elite field at the 20k mark after safely negotiating the Detroit drop. We have Nicola Robach leading the field, Urzuba behind him, that's Carl Flood, look at that, Gould is there, Novus, Chalcom, all the main players as you can see are coming through, and a Namibian, Julian Jessups' partner is struggling somewhat, but I'm sure he'll get some form. It's very dry, dusty and very hot. All the main players together down the drop, no problems. It's going to be a fast day through this valley up towards the Merino Monster, which is to our left there over this rise.
Just after the Detroit drop, the riders are busy coming up quite a steep and technical little climb through the fields, and then they'll be skirting the banks of the Witzenberg Valley, the northern banks. Team Bulls on the front, Bullsworths, BMC, Sabik Ergon, Talcom are here, Connie is here, and Christoph Sauser, Mad Pro, and Thomas Jessup as well. Julian.
Once again, we're at the bottom of the Detroit Tankwa drop. This is Dylan Rebello, 2 leading solo men on today's stage. We've got a third making a dash for it. It's Mariska Strauss, the leading ladies. We've got the pink jerseys of Jenny Stenhager, Esther Soos. They're the Dormer girls. Vera Adrian and Candice Lill. And the leading vets. What are you bullies? Vets or grandmasters? That's Nick Lamont, vets leading. And here comes a struggling Mirandal CBC team, Swiss team I think, if my memory serves me correctly. And Robert Daniel and Doug Brown from Hout Bay. They are 2 very, very, very strong masters. So all the women, all the contenders still in the bunch together. They've had a separate UCI Elite Women start, and all the favorites are together as the riders make their way around this ridge or contour and then around the ridge line, and they will have a view of the Merino Monster.
21 k's in, and some of the A group riders have caught and passed the ladies already. Dylan Rebello in the front of the A group on his own in the solo category leader there, and then the ladies peloton coming up now. Mariska Strauss on the front, Yolandi de Villiers behind her with the Mirandal CBC ladies right there, Domakaba there as well. And Nico Fitzmeyer there as well, leading the vets category in the green jerseys. No sign of Ariane Luti just quite yet. We've got the second CBC team, CBC Mirandal CBC coming up to 4th place ladies team, and still no sign of Ariane.
We're on board almost at quarter point 1 with the leaders of the women. Whoa, very bumpy, sorry about the juttering. That's Lil and Adrian, Esther Soos and Jenny Stenger are setting the pace. Mariska Strauss and Yolanda de Villiers also there. These are the leading 3 teams, and it looks like it's very calm, just keeping a solid pace. Sorry about the jitters. And like I said, we're almost at quarter point 1 at about the 27k mark. Could even be 28k's. Okay, we got to go chase the leading men. We've heard that the Gold Wurst Power team, BMC Pro team, the Swissies, they've had a mechanical, so they're chasing. We got to go get them.
He got a stick caught in his spokes, and yeah, I mean, he was feeling better today, riding strong, putting some pressure on the front.
So whose bike is this?
This is my bike.
Oh, your bike.
I swapped the pulley. I gave him the good pulley. And
Oh,
now
you've
he's
given.
the old one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jeremiah Bishop sacrificing his chances today for his teammate. Did you say it was Lakata?
Takata.
Lakata.
Yeah.
terrible for the American, but this is racing, and he's a gracious partner. If you can see over there, there's the white helmet of Raalbach and Flukinger. They're over 5 minutes back. We think it's going to be a hell of a chase for us to get back, but they're keeping calm, keeping consistent, and hopefully Jeremiah can sit in the train here. Okay, hop, sweets. Yeah, he's saying waiting for me. Okay, boys, all the best. Let's hope Licata's new jockey wheel is up to scratch. Okay, over and out.
About 20 seconds behind the first two women's teams, Esther Soos, Jenny Stennehaag, Mariska Strauss and Yolandi de Villiers all together, and then just behind Dormakaba, the Mirandal 2 team. About 20 seconds between the first two women's teams and the second two women's teams.
49 kilometers in, here our leaders are. The Bulls, Carl Platt on the head, leading from the front. Actually it's Urs Huber. Telkom second, NAD Pro Cycling third, Jessup in there, Simon Stibian, Tim Baum. Heineck has made it back, but Licata's suffering. He's maybe 6 or seconds back. Christoph Sauser is still in the bunch. No partner, Sam Gaze hasn't come through. He isn't interfering, and it's the youngster on the Bulls team, Gould, and Novus is Martin and Martin are their first names. This is at 49 kilometers. It's a precursor before the big Merino Monster. Folks, 56 k's into the race. We had water point 3. The Merino Monster is behind us, just to my right. The riders are probably 2.5 k's. We can see them in the distance. Conditions very good. There hasn't been that much rain. The thunderstorm was kind of like just all show and no go. Dusty but cool. Most importantly, it's cool today. It looks like there's a bit of a headwind. It's going to be swirling up on the mountain. Probably 2 or 3 degrees cooler. The Bulls, Urs Huber's got the Oaks. He's rampaging through a China store, and Licata's bleeding. The Swissies, Flukinger and Raalbach, they haven't made their 4 minutes and 10 seconds, which they had at 40 odd k's. So I think the Telkom have to take the bull by the horns, and let's see how it unfolds. NAD also solid, so you know it's all to play for, but the Bulls are looking very, very strong.
Here they come, big group. NAD on the front coming into the tech zone.
Go!
NAD, Telkom, Bulls guys.
More bottles at the top. More bottles at the top. At the top.
Both Team Bulls teams are here. Christoph Sauser's here. The Silverback OMX guys are there as well. And now we wait for the next group. Connie coming in about 2.5 minutes down. The long climb of the monster with just the two of them. And they're stopping at the water point as well for a quick bite to eat. To peak 2, Jeremiah Bishop, Eric Van Arn's coming in. Fair way back, probably at least 4.5 minutes back from the lead group. And Dr. Craig coming through as well. And Lucas Flukinger coming up here now for Goldwurst Power BMC. They're a long way back, unfortunately. Had some mechanical problems today, and Lucas is also not looking particularly happy at the moment. And there's still a lot of herd to come going up the Merino Monster.
With breathtaking views of the valley below, this is a lung-busting Merino Monster with 3 k's up. You can see with the light that's Urs Huber driving a vicious speed pace with Telkom hanging on. We've got Javier Kruger slightly behind. Christoph Sauser responding well. NAD Pro Cycling in 3rd place. Get a timer going here. And Simon Stibjan also looking good. Check the face. That's a pain. Carl Platt and Urs Huber. Waylon Wilcock. Javier. Sauser on his own with Nuclear haven't gone home. NAD Pro Cycling. Christian Heineke, he's having a great day. Albin Licata is really putting in all the effort to stay with his partner. and that's Martin and Martin from the Bulls and Novus Pro Cycling, and back there that is Julian Jessup and Tristan de Lange. I would say that's at least a minute behind the leaders, but for these young lighties, great result. Marnie Heymans, you can be proud of your Namibian boykie. This is 3Ks up the Merino Monster for reference. Lots more racing to come. With 5Ks up the Merino Monster, Urs Huber is unleashing all sorts of pain. A watt bomb is going off here. Carl Platz hanging onto his wheel. Salza on his own, he is hanging ball. I'm sure he could stay with them if he was wanting to dice it. Second place on Team Telkom in the blue. We have to start the ticker now while they're there. I would put it at roughly 40 to 50 seconds. In third place, Pro Cycling. They're moving down the hill, they're there. I would say that's just over a minute, maybe 1 minute, 1 minute 5. You've then got Alvin Lecarte and Christian ahead of his partner, and Tristan de Lange and Julian Jessup are about there. They're probably 3 minutes. Julian looks like he's stretching his back. Here come the boys. Nice Wayland, nice Javier, lekker boys. And we've got Martin and Martin, the Novus OMX Bulls team. They are also in the mix. Alvin Lecarte also having a tough day. African, yeah, he's in pieces. Okay, 5Ks in, gotta go catch the leaders.
Cinder's Health coming through, quarter point 3. Roman looks to be putting the hammer down a little bit, and Gert is still riding pretty easily. Last time check, they were about 30 seconds ahead of Grant Asher and Amy Beth, but there's no sign of Grant and Amy now after the climb up the Tronsberg Pass. We will update you with time gaps when they reach water point 3.
We're on board with Alvin Lecarte, an absolute animal, and he's riding an eagle up the steepest switchback. This main man, he didn't even need his 50. What a boy, he can fight the soak to the death. We love him, Alvin. Yes, Lecarte, you can do this, my bro.
Mr. Sus and Jenny Stenhaug have made a move. They're now out front on their own in the women's category, with Grant Asher and Amy Beth Dougal second in the mixed category, just behind them.
With 2Ks remaining to the summit of the Merino Monster, Urs Huber and Carl Platt are absolutely blowing this race to pieces. They're over 1 minute ahead now of chasing Telkom and Pro Cycling, with Topeak in 4th place. Christoph Sauser, the solo, he's snuck in between Team Bulls and Team Telkom, having no effect on the race. If you look to our right here, that is the summit. We give it probably 1.5, 2Ks at the most to the summit. Then it's a hair-raising descent, and the guys have to really keep an eye on their tires. Over and out for now, we're up to the summit.
Al is absolutely storming through the field after being probably about 5 minutes behind the other women's teams at the 20-kilometer mark. She's caught and past Mariska Strauss and Yolandi de Villiers, who are coming up the hill now. Yolandi and Mariska are about 3.5 minutes to 4 minutes behind the leading ladies at this stage, with no sign of the third-placed women's team on the horizon just yet.
On this slight incline on the descent, they're comfortably in the lead. Telkom chasing, and Pro Cycling in 3rd place, trying to get some audio here in the chopper, but we are keeping track on everyone. Time gaps, I don't know, but at least 2 minutes to Telkom, and another minute at least to Man.
Win in a row, Team Bulls, Carl Platt, Urs Huber. And just behind them, Christoph Sauser on his own without Sam Gaze today. Crossing the line, but he's out of contention. In second place, Team Telkom, Waylon Wilcock, Harvey Kruger, and just behind them, the NAD Pro team, Harvey Krombrook, Nico Bell. That's your top 3 on GC as well. Just behind them, Stefan Son coming in with the 360 camera.
Waylon and Harbia, great effort today, retaining your second place on GC in the 2017 Tankwa Trek. 50 seconds with about 17 Ks to go. Talk us through it.
Yeah, we just took the descent reasonably chilled. We didn't want to end our race there. And we knew NAD were chasing and they're really good on the flats. So we actually made a decision for them to catch us, and we knew that they'd pace. So we actually got a bit of a free ride here towards the end.
Okay, great. So with the 50-second deficit, it was more a case of just racing cleverly so that you can retain your second overall on GC.
Yeah, I mean that's always how I've raced on a stage race. Always race clever and try and use the other guys as much as you can.
Cool, man. And up the climb, you just have to turn the headlamps on and head straight into the pain cave.
Yeah, no, Harbia was super good on the climb, and he just set a steady tempo. And yeah, look, hats off to him. He got me over the climbing in one piece.
Cool, bro. One more day to go.
Lekker.
Cool, man.
Ciao.
Harvey, with just over 15 Ks when I last saw you, you guys were 50 seconds behind Telkom, and the Nelspruit freight train came into action.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was big open rolling roads, so yeah, I just took Nico's wheel and yeah, he loves turning the big
You
gears.
don't have that much dust on your face, eh? So you must have had some kind of turns at the front.
Yeah, full of stuff, you can well see.
Okay, great work out there, and well done on your... Did you take second or third in the sprint?
Third.
Third. Nice one, bro.
Thanks.
Albin, we watched you really put in a huge effort today, never giving up, and having a partner by your side the whole way in Christian. Tough day out there, my bro.
Yeah, especially with the two mechanicals we had to change the jockey wheel.
Jockey wheel, yes.
And then we had to chase back more than 3 minutes, and luckily we had Eric by our side, and he helped us a lot in the flat section to catch even the 3 minutes back. And then but it took a lot of energy out of my body, and then I was in the first climb of the up to the third water point.
Yeah.
Kind of struggled to stay in the
10 seconds.
Yeah, it was just a little bit, and I was full in the headwind. Anyway, the performance was a little bit better today, but as we say,
Fight another day.
Topikern will never give up.
Yes.
We're fighting another day.
Lekker, boys.
We are here for training, and this is a proper training, I would say.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Carl, 2 out of 2 for you and Urs today. Another very dominating performance. You guys are clearly in great shape.
Yeah, I'm a little bit, thanks. I'm a little bit surprised. Shape is already quite good, and yeah, now it's. I hope we don't overcook it, and it's still a month to the epic, but yeah, it's great motivation if you can ride here and win the race. So I hope we do no stupid mistakes tomorrow and bring it home.
Okay, lekker. All the best. 3
Danke,
out of
Oli.
3.